So in the first question of this, we want to figure out what the slant height is. The slant height is the side that goes down this shape right here, not the height. This is the height right here, h, and we use L for slant height. So this is going to take the form of the Pythagorean theorem again. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And we are looking for the slant height. We'll call that L, but I'm just going to make that a capital L since I don't want you to think that's another number there. So my a squared and b squared are interchangeable. So by the way, this 12 is the radius. It's going halfway across the circle. So we're going to have a 35 squared plus 12 squared, and you could do 12 squared plus 35 squared equals the slant height squared. So 35 squared, 35 times 35 is 1225. 12 squared, 12 times 12 is 144. That's going to equal L squared. We're going to add those together, and we're going to get 1369 equals L squared. The opposite or inverse of square number is the square root. And that's going to give us 37. And that does make sense. We want the slant height to be the largest number since it's the C or the hypotenuse, because it's across from the 90-degree angle. And 37 is the biggest number on here. So pause it because I'm going to bring up another question. So this question says, how many miles is the base of the square pyramid, which is all the way across here? What we should see is a triangle already formed in there, which I'll highlight in orange. So again, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem since we have a 90-degree angle, and it's a triangle. We have the hypotenuse, which is 37. That's the slant height. That's going to be 37, so we're going to put 37 here. And our A or B this time is 35. And this is going to look a lot like the other questions, just with the way the numbers came up. But we're looking for this part right here at the moment. That's what this is going to give us. We'll call this B. So 35 squared plus B squared equals 37 squared. 35 squared is 35 times 35. That's 1225. Sorry about the ugly looking 2 there. B squared is still B squared. And 37 times 37 is 1369. Then we get rid of the stuff that's on the same side of the letter but not touching it. That's the 1225. The opposite or inverse of adding to 12225 is subtracting. So that's going to give us b squared equals 144. And the opposite or inverse of squaring a number is the square root. That's going to give us 12. But the answer is not 12. Well, why not? Because the question is, how long is the base of the square pyramid? This pink line right here. We only know that this halfway across is 12, even though it might not look like it in the picture. This point right here is halfway, is right in the middle of it. So we'd have to double it to make it 24. So that orange line is 12, and this other one would be 12 more, so it's going to be 24 miles. If you have any kind of questions, ask your math teacher.